This is question number 1.320 from Irodov, and from the topic fluid dynamics or hydrodynamics. And in this question it is given that a bent tube is lowered into a water stream as shown in figure. The velocity of the stream relative to the tube is equal to v equal to 2.5 meter per second. The closed upper end of the tube is located at a height h not equal to 12 centimeter, has a small orifice. To what height h will the water jet spurt? So let's draw the related or equivalent diagram of this question. So this is our diagram of the question, and this is our orifice. So this is our stream of the liquid, and one bended tube is immersed in this stream. So let's the one end of the tube is at a distance x from the surface of the tube, and other end of the tube is at a height h naught from the surface of the tube. Now let us consider 2 points 1 and 2 on the surface of the 1 and 2 on the two end of this bended tube. Now we'll apply the Bernoulli equation at point 1 and 2 for solving this question. So first let apply Bernoulli equation. Bernoulli's equation at point 1 and 2. At 1 and 2. So Bernoulli equation at point 1 will be P1 plus half rho, and let its velocity is v. P1 plus half rho v square plus rho g and h. And now h, as we are taking this section as a datum level, so its height will be 0 for section 1. That will be equal to P2. Now P2 is atmospheric pressure, that means P naught plus half rho v means velocity at the point 2, then its velocity at the point 2 is equal to velocity of a flask, that is v square plus rho g, and total height between point 1, total distance between point 1 and 2. So total height difference between point 1 and 2 is x plus h naught. So if we arrange this equation, then we can write this equation as P1 plus half rho v square plus 0 equal to P naught plus half rho v square plus rho g into x plus h naught. So let this is our equation number 1. If this is our equation number 1, now we can see this, as this is a closed tube, so pressure inside, and it is filled with a liquid, so pressure at every point on the liquid or fluid is equal. So pressure at point 1 is will be equal to pressure at this point. And now as the pressure at point 1 is equal to pressure at this point, and distance between point 2 to this surface is equal to h naught, so we can write, if the pressure at this point is P1, then at this point pressure will be also P1, and this point is at a distance h naught from the point 2. So we can write the equation P1 equal to P naught plus rho g x, because we can see here pressure is P1 and here it is open to atmosphere, so its pressure is P naught. Now the distance between these two levels is x. So if this is atmospheric pressure P naught, then at a depth x from the atmospheric pressure will be P naught plus P1 equal to P naught plus rho g x. Now we will substitute, let this is our equation number 2. Now we will substitute the value of equation P1 from equation number 2 to our equation number 1. Then our equation number 1 will become P1 plus rho g x equal to plus half rho v square plus half rho v square, that will be equal to P naught plus half rho v square plus rho g x plus rho g h naught. Now this rho g x and this rho g x will get cancelled out. This P naught get cancelled out, and after cancelling we can write this rho v square will be equal to half rho v square will be equal to half rho ve square plus rho g h naught. Now we can cancel this density term rho from its side, and also we can cancel this half, and if we cancel half there will be a 2. So we can write v square will be equal to ve square plus 2 g h naught, or we can write ve square equal to v square plus minus 2 g h naught. So let this is our equation number 3. Now we'll consider the velocity. Now we'll consider the velocity after the point 2. The velocity at the point 2 is velocity of a flask, that is ve, and when it reaches at a height h, then its velocity will be free fall velocity. Now as we know, free fall velocity is equal to 0, and at this height our velocity will become 0. So we can again write this equation as 0, because our ultimate velocity or final velocity is 0 equal to, and initial velocity is ve, 0 equal to ve square minus 2 g, and height difference between these two levels is h. So we can write this as 2gh. Let this is our equation number 4. So from equation number 4 we can write ve square is equal to 2gh. Let this is our equation number 5. Now we'll substitute the value of ve square from equation number 5 to our equation number 3, and then our equation will become 2gh will be equal to v square minus 2g h naught. Now if we divide this term by 2g, then our equation will become 2g h divided by 2g will be equal to v square divided by 2g minus 2g h naught divided by 2g. Now this 2g get cancelled, this 2g will again get cancelled. So our ultimate value of height will be h equal to v square divided by 2g minus h naught. So this is our required height.